as some people call it. Thank you to Jimbo and Annie Mays for doing this. This is awesome. This poem starts from a postcard from a place that no longer exists, found in a book never finished. The book, Boccaccio's Decameron, The Postcard, A View of Main Street, Studley, Kansas. Boccaccio, whereabouts unknown. Studley, Kansas, 90 years beneath a lake. This poem will have cold pizza and orange juice for breakfast, followed by 3 steep cups of gritty black coffee while sifting through John Lee Hooker's Blues, the 1952 Farmer's Almanac, Lowrider magazine, and the local classifieds for something new to chew on, something to stoke the languishing ember of hope, something to clip out and keep in its musty scrapbook of a brain, something to fly on the end of a string in the middle of a summer thunderstorm. This poem will slowly begin to find strange names and phone numbers in its pockets, coffee stains in its margins, wrinkles in its face, and stress fractures in its logic. This poem will be wadded up and banished from the court, mauled by a one-eyed, 3-legged tomcat named Lucky Ned, rescued, reconstructed, and rehabilitated, then put back in the running with a new lease on life. Later, upon closer examination, it will be discovered to have developed night vision and a website with no domain. This poem will break its chain and jump the fence to wander freely through the dark, haunted forests of young girls' dreams. This poem will pay fines for pissing on the Washington Monument, Grant's Tomb, the Alamo, the George Brett Superhighway, and the Ronald Reagan Memorial something or other. This poem will do time for attempting to bribe public officials and go joyriding in a '62 purple Impala, returning it unharmed at dawn. This poem will have itself forwarded to the great unknown, be found in a bottle on the shore of Galapagos, and ride out the rest of the 21st century folded up in the inside left breast pocket of Joe Bonanno's overcoat. This poem will saturate the matrix and circle the globe seemingly unnoticed. Then, when it's used up all its privileges and favors, made too many of the wrong enemies, burned too many bridges, and racked up way too much debt, it will suddenly erupt into an unfathomable mushroom cloud of chain letters, computer viruses, and nagging late-night suspicions, leaving the world radically altered forever, more or less.
Hello, Manhattanites. Never been here. It's a great town. Thanks for having us. This is called Cupid the Impaler. In trying to get fuller, larger wings, Cupid is disfigured in a botched cosmetic operation, but scores a vertical takeoff and landing jetpack with handicap plates in the malpractice settlement. He upgrades from sling and arrow to compound bow, and then again to a whaling harpoon that fires sharpened dildos and vibrators, driven like stakes through the hearts of virgins and innocents. He crop dusts the masses in a Black Hawk helicopter, dropping clouds of pheromone-laced cologne, putting a stop to providing everyone with someone, supplanting that charity with sticking whoopee cushions under lonely fat people. The stork is wearing a titanium white lab coat. His beak has been torn away, but with the aid of reconstructive surgery, he looks just like your family physician. He delivers only prodigies or disappointments and put a stop to house calls long ago. In Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam, the touching of pointer fingers is only one stage in a complicated handshake that ends with man slipping God a hundy for all the easy tail, and God returning man's book, How to Seduce Women. The humans are tossing back drinks in a modern version of the caveman's single scene, willingly clubbing themselves with barbiturates, hoping to be dragged back to anyone's lair, where hair pulling will hopefully continue. Cupid is upgraded yet again. He can teleport, stop time, and work global mischief while we are frozen, but something's different about him. He's a Viking, a plunderer, a warlord. He wears a butcher's apron. He afflicts us now by impaling us on spears that run ass through mouth. He leaves us with a lather of appetite about our lips, and he likes to watch the petri dishes of the meat market, the humans wriggling like strains of bacteria. The stork is cloning game for Cupid, breeding each woman with bullseye markings, each new man with standard ear protection so that he is not harmed by the wanton target practice of his conversation, his ambitions. Somewhere, mushroom clouds of pharmaceutically amplified orgasms blot out the sun, and a herd of bison groans, scampers beneath the coming dark, carrying the torch for how things used to be.